All right, it's that time of the year. I know it feels very awkward because I have not made this video in a very long time. It's been 3 months. Damn, bro, I cannot believe that I have not made an updated wishlist guide after we've gotten so many characters. I just forgot. It did not occur to me. And then when I was summoning, I'm like, yeah, I should update this guide. I definitely should. Today, let's jump into it. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe helps out a ton. If you have any advice, if anything that I missed in this video, please comment it down below, as I can't get everything 100% correct. So if you would like to, there you go. With that being said, let's again hop into it. Like and sub up helps out a ton. Also, by the way, if you want an alliance, if you are looking for an alliance, make sure to join up over here. This is something that, again, recently we've been having so much fun with the newest content. So again, if you want to join up, we're trying to go for a better score than we did last time. We got folded a little bit, all right? So Gogo's Dojo's the name. We're gonna be kicking some players here, and we'll have a lot of spots. So just apply. We'll definitely have a spot for you. So yeah, Gogo's Dojo's the name. So hopping in here, we got 5 slots we can apply to our wish list. How this wish list works is very simple. We apply Verdi over here to this main slot over here. We can then apply a bunch of other characters to these other slots. What will happen is Verdi will be on a featured rate versus the other one. So when you're going for these characters, the one that is on that first rate is the character that you are prioritizing over everyone else, because you have a 1.8% chance to pull that character versus a 0.450% chance, right? It's a much higher chance. So you really want to make sure that the best character is always slotted in this thing. I also want you to realize, whenever a new teaming event is active, a growth mission is active, make sure you are pulling for that character on that day if that is a character you really want to build. Remember, when you're summoning, when you're doing everything, let's say you pull 10 copies. You pull those 10 copies, that growth event can literally pay you back like 3 or 4 copies on top of that to save you from putting in more and more summons. So when a character comes out and we determine that character is busted, broken, insane, make sure that you summon on those days versus summoning 2 weeks later where you lost the growth event, which is now pouring in more summons that you shouldn't be pouring in, right? Because you would have gotten much more if you summoned a few weeks prior. So always save, summon when a growth event is active. And why you want to do that? Because again, that growth missions will pay you back extra. It's more dupes. It's always worth it. That's the first thing. Second, who do we go for on these wish lists? Simply put, what we want to do is this. So we're going to delist everybody here real quick. When you look in this game, you're looking for a character called a hyper carry or a main carry. Whatever it is, you want one carry unit first to go through your first team. Remember that. Later in this game's lifespan, you will realize, oh my god, I need 2 teams, and then 3 teams. Oh my god, is it rough. So when it comes down to it, you want to make sure you get the best hyper carry you possibly can. Who, in my opinion, in this game is the best hyper carry? It's Yun. Yun is just different. She's just that character. She is busted, broken, insane, one of the best. So you want to go for that. Now, we got one hyper carry out the way. This is just significantly the best one. You want this in your main slot. You want that there. Let's say Gogo. Listen, I already got my main slot hyper carry. Now what? So if you already maxed out Yun, you'll swap that. But for now, just keep it there. I'll answer that question in a second, all right? What you'll go in next is this. You got your main hyper carry, you got your wonderful carry. Now you can do whatever you want. You can go for a support character. You can go for a second carry, because you're going to need one later on. And again, in earlier stages, a real team comp where you're putting together doesn't need to happen. Where if you just carry 2 hyper carries in and kind of go through it, you'll be fine. Really, I'm not even joking here. Like, that's generally the case. So let's say you have Yun over here. In my opinion, the second best hyper carry is between, in my opinion, again, relatively speaking, I know people will be like, dude, no way, it's definitely one over the other. But where is he? What the hell? I'll filter by a purple over here. Yeah, it's already maxed. That's why I can't find it. But yeah, this is probably the second best versus this. Like, I would say they're on par. Early game, like, here's the difference. Ready? Late game, I like this character much more. It just does much more. Early game, I liked this character more. I never got to max her, so I never got to have fun with this character. On this account, I went for Yun instead, and Yun was just far better than everyone. So it was Yun, in my opinion. Second, probably this. But early game, she is like one of the best, right? So these are your top 3 hyper carries in the game, or your main carries, or whatever you want to call them. They are just the unit that will do all the damage, they'll do everything, they'll keep your team founded, and be able to kind of bypass a lot of the stages. That's these units, right? That's what they do. So it's between these 3, that's what you're going for. Now, what you could do technically, and what I did originally, is just have all 3 on there. I'm duping this one, doing these 2, while having those 2 on there. Again, if you want to like subtract one, you can. You will then start to aim for support units. Bomb is still the best support unit in the game. He really is that freaking good. You have to understand that he is probably, if not the best, let's just say he is the best, bro. He is built different, one of the greatest support units. If you're going for that and you want to go for purple team, you also have this over here. You're going to be working on purple team too. There is another character that recently dropped, which is Blanc, who, by the way, I'm actually very shocked. She's very, very good compared to what I was originally thinking. Yeah, more so she's blue team, so I wouldn't tell you to put her on just like that. But remember, the two like core teams right now in this moment in time, it really is just yellow team and purple team. Those teams are just nuts. Red team also with Evan Kill being duped out, but you need dupes on her, which is again a free to play. Are you getting those? Probably not. But for like a very good wish list, this is top 10, right? This is like a very, very solid wish list, right? You have 3 characters that you're kind of formatting for later floors and whatnot, and just running this as a team here and there, it's okay. But you have to realize that when you get this done, let's say that we do this, right? This is what our wish list looks like. When it comes down to the SSR Plus wish list, that is a whole different ball game, correct? Because again, when you're formatting a team, you're not only putting SSRs, you will possibly or potentially have an SSR Plus in there. And when it comes to this thing, there's a lot of good SSR Pluses. Sadly, I don't think I can actually show you the wish list function here. I think I have to go to a tier list for that. So let's say that this is pretty good. Options, let's just do that real quickly. If you already got your like one character maxed, you'll then swap in the other character over here to max them out, then you'll swap that out again. But characters that once you like max these already, who do you want to chase? I definitely think that once you again get your hyper carry, Kesia is wonderful for purple team. Still till this day, she's wonderful for purple team. There's a character like this over here, which is Ron, an absolutely great character. There is still Child and Dorsey in my opinion, not her. There's still Child and Dorsey in my opinion. These 3 are very good characters. So once you kind of max the roster you're looking for green team, because again, green team is collab based right now, this character will excel there. This character over here excels for blue team, which right now is Yorick Mazino, him, and then well, Blanc now. So if you want to go blue team, you'll then have to get Blanc over here, which is another wonderful character. Let me click, damn it. And then when it comes down to it, also later in the future, you're going to need bossing content, right? So you're going to need a character like this over here, and you're going to need a character like this over here. So there's those characters also. That's later in time, though. But as of right now, and then there's this, right? Verdi recently launched as a bossing character. But right now, take care of main story, push that higher, increase your Shinsu links and everything like that. That's kind of what you want to go for. But for, again, later on support / DPS, these 3 being like the DPS characters, this being the support, this being the support over here, that's what you're going to kind of go for. And then once it comes down to like bossing content, right? If you want to need, if you need dupes for those things, when it comes to that, kind of need this. And then I think, again, this one over here, these 3 are just built different for bosses. Navik too, but I would never say like dupe up Navik too. That is wild. But definitely these characters also pretty good. It's always worth it to get a copy of Anima over here. She is very good for just at least building that. And I do, as much as people say Vespa sucks, but for yellow team, when I run that team, Vespa's a great tank to kind of substitute in, and his passive or her passive works very well for it. But that's again my opinion. But this is like once you build all of your kind of rate up units, being the carries and whatever. Once you cut off a carry, you can add in the other character that I showed you before this. Whether that be again Ron for blue team, if you're running blue team, whether that be Vespa or sorry, Charles and Dorsey for green team. That's what you're gonna kind of go for. Kesia again for purple team. Once you're already building purple team, just continue it. Keep building purple team, right? But then again, there's also Hua. And then when you're running red team, if that's a team that you're going for, right? Let's say you choose red team. Now you need the support character for red team, which is her over here. So remember, that's currently where it stands. When it does come to this entire system, I have to edit that before I summon because I want to summon on that. But yeah, currently my 2 characters that I chased 100% were again both that you saw, right? Joaquin, if you say it like that, and Yan. Both characters are just busted. Now, let's hop into the SR pluses. Let's do that now. So we have this over here, must wish list, good options. We have all the characters minus Gustang that wasn't added to the list here. So if you see Gustang, he's a very good character for purple. I don't know. People haven't rated him too high on tier lists and everything, but from my testing, that guy is just insane. I don't know why. He's just like a insane purple character, and for my purple team, like his healing is just probably, in my opinion, the best in the game. Like he power creeps Evan on healing, but again, Evan has a lot in his kit that makes him better. That's true, right? So when it comes down to it, must wish list. It's Evan. Evan is a must wish list still. He is a very good SSR plus at low LOW dupes. You don't need many dupes on him, and he'll excel. So realize that a character like that for free to plays at the start of the game is the best thing you can get. Support character, so he'll scale and last for a very long time. That's there. When it comes down to the second character, in my opinion, at the start, it's still going to be Zahard, right? Whether you consider him the best or the best. We're not doing this in order. Just take it this way. And then again, Data Mass. These 3 are still the best. As time has progressed, that has not changed. They are wonderful. They're insane. They are the greatest. Now, beyond that, purple team has gotten so much revival that Karaka is needed. You need to add Karaka to the team. He is just that good. And then as time has progressed also, I would say that Evan kills the 5th unit. Now, again, we have a lot more SSR pluses since this has kind of come out. Gustong is there. Yorick Mazin is a great bossing character. But it's like, for me, this just comes down to be the best. Viol is there. Viol is there, but still, I myself have not gotten to dupe Viol enough, where I could tell you for like certainty, he will, destroy and decimate and obliterate, right? So that's where I'm currently at. But again, you let me know what you think. But that's definitely what I'll go for, right? That, in my opinion, is it. But good options always are, again, Yorick Mazino. I think that this is pretty good. These get really good with dupes. I know that very good with dupes. I would say that Gustong is like at the edge here. The must wish list are good options. For purple team, he's just nasty. Wonderful support character, kind of binds the team together. So that is there. Again, not a character that I'm listing here because pretty sure this tier list didn't update that. I cannot find a tier list that's made for this game, bro. Nobody plays this game. It's so depressing. But yeah, must wish list is what we got over here. And then that's my opinion for good options. Really, I would say that still at low dupes, that's this. And a very good tank character / just annoying character to deal with is this over here. A wonderful tank character, and again, another very strong one. Karaka for purple team, her for red team. With dupes, she is nasty, bro. Nasty. So that's what I'll go for. But yeah, that's my current thoughts on the like must wish list side of things. Let me know what you think. I think that I did pretty good here. If I missed anything, let me know. There is one character, but this is like late game in my opinion. The only character that I really missed is the one and only Arc. Where is he? He is the only character I missed, right? He's a red character, so I'm just filter by red. That is him over here, okay? This is a character that I missed. The only thing is, I haven't tested him. Everyone says that he's like the greatest once you get into higher floors. But again, that's a character that I would say focus on later on. Yeah, just keep it in mind. He'll be there. And at the end of the day, this is a character to definitely go for. I've seen so much talk about him. But as of right now, I haven't gotten to dupe him. He's only at 3 dupes, right? But yeah, it's a character at like later points. He'll be insane. As of right now, though, I think if you're starting the game off, go with that. But if you're in late game right now, take a look into this character, inspect his kit. You'll see why he shines the brightest among a lot of people. But yeah, it's another character just on there, all right? So with that being said, let me know what you think about this entire video. I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace, and enjoy. That's been for me. And yeah.